You know, I asked someone to wake me up when the writer done simping for Sinema, but I don't feel like penciling a coma into my fucking itinerary. Folks, do I need to rig up a fucking sign so I have something to tap every time you fuckwits forget who this hag actually... You know what? Actually, fuck it. I never do this on account of I have actual talent, but, jump cut! Ladies, gentlemen, pan-gendered trans-species sea plankton. Look, I won't belabor the point as it's already been covered exhaustively in my rant entitled Simping for Sinema, but from her earliest days as a full-blown communist to her inaugural candidacy as a member of the Green Party, and finally to her timely reinvention just in time to run for the Senate as a fatter fucking Tulsi Gabbard, Sinema is to sincerity what I am to tanning. But that doesn't stop her slavering legions from slobbering all over this slag under the proviso that, hey, when the other side does a good thing, you gotta give them props. Yeah, Alec Baldwin props. The latest move to court conservative praise, Sinema protected the filibuster while voting for H.R. 1, a law that would have rendered it effectively fucking meaningless regardless. Huzzah and hail to our hydroxy-cut Kaiser. It's not even that I've lost patience with you people. My self-impatience parted company around, the 11th time I spotted some stooge on social media asking if we could trade Sinema for Romney. Chortle-worthy indeed, old bean. Except that even if we compared the venal voting record of Mitch Mormo and Kirsten Simpema, she'd still wind up looking like Joseph fucking Stalin by comparison, with a backstory nearly as fucking whitewashed, might I add. To hear mainstream media imbecilia rap about her, you'd think Kirsten Sinema materialized from thin, then fat, then thin, then fat, then thin air in or around 2017. Unfortunately for the fucking narrative, her hipster glasses has been kicking her candidacy around since, the early aughts. And if there's one major misstep Sinema's ever engaged in, it's that one. Her transition from Marx to Mark Levin was far too fucking abrupt to be legitimate. In 2013, she was still on the planning committee for fucking Obamacare. By the time Bernie announced his candidacy, she was supporting his sweeping socialist welfare programs. But the minute she flipped that Arizona Senate switch, not a year and a half fucking later, pinko politics, gone. Nah, sorry, bitch. This is Bolshevism, not a case of the clap you picked up in Cancun. Socialism ain't some henna titty tattoo you rub off in a single weekend. But thus far, she's been far too adept at distraction so that no one with the wherewithal to actually notice has bothered to fucking do so. And frankly, the filibuster vote is the encapsulatory example of this fucking phenomenon. Look, of the two votes, a momentary pause on the filibuster that would have been reversed 18 seconds after election season on account of the Republicans are probably gonna fucking win, or H.R. 1, a literal constitutional fucking amendment that would have made voting in a new Congress effectively fucking impossible on account of it legalizes election fraud, bans voter ID, extends the franchise to non-citizens, and effectively fucking federalizes the entire election process? Which of those two would you say has more long-term complications, you cunts? And if you're laboring under the misapprehension that one vote was not engineered to cover up the other in the media, do me a favor and rack yourself on a barbed wire fence, because you are far too fucking stupid to be breeding. Of course, my favorite bit is going to be in a few fucking years, perhaps after the peroxide puppet in question is re-elected in a landslide, when my fellow conservatives who are uniformly praising this slag at present, upset over one of the hundreds of party line leftist votes in her political career, such as the fucking Trump impeachment, folks, have the heaving, pendulous nuts to honestly ask me, why does Arizona keep electing these establishment shitheels? I don't know, Professor X, maybe because stucco swilling clod pates from every other state have spent 2 years heaping praise on this hole for the mere act of protecting her own fucking job? 15 minutes ago, I literally watched some knuckle-dragging dolt on Twitter praise Kirsten Sinema as, and I quote, a staunch defender of fucking capitalism. Yeah, maybe if your idea of private enterprise is owning a fucking starship. And now it's literally to the point that some far left pressure group has astroturfed an audio cinema hashtag on Twitter And you're actually fucking defending her? Folks, if the roles were reversed and this was the left, they'd be drinking cocktails out of the righty's carotid before the first fucking tweet went out. When in the 9 circles of hell are the right gonna learn how to exploit the infighting of their enemies as adeptly as the fucking left do? If you don't see that the proper political strategy here is to let the leftists primary her ass so they're stuck with an unelectable socialist in a state where that don't sell, you preemie pricks couldn't find your own ass with a flashlight and a 3-way fucking mirror. I'm Razor Fist. Don't make me tap the fucking sign, and fuck each and every one of you fucking people.
I stare back in disbelief. Into darkness we will fade.
Don't make me tap the sign.
But I'm lost and I need to know where...